Welcome on back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 25 of our Wulfrik the Wanderer Mortal Empires campaign. This episode has been an absolute pain to get recorded. We've had all sorts of computer issues just trying to get this thing sorted. So we are here actually for a battle against the Brood Queens of Krakazul. They've got all sorts of spider riders and then all of the Brood Queens themselves. There are, it looks like 7 of them total. Yeah, they're gigantic armor-piercing anti-large spiders with poison attacks, 70 melee attack, which is really chunky, and then the bonus versus large strength as well. Each one of them is going to be able to summon 5 spider hatchlings, which are going to be, I'm not exactly sure if those guys are armor-piercing or if they're the same ones that Drycha is rolling around with, but if they are, those are some nasty units. So we have a Throg here going to be dealing with the spider problem. Him and all his trolls are going to be stamping them out. We don't have a lot of fire to be using on them, and I would honestly just use a flamethrower to deal with this in current. Let's go ahead and pull up the scout, the terrain there. Looks like they are going to be coming from the high ground, and I'm not sure where our friends are going to be coming from. I see that there is a little bit of a gap here, so probably from the sides once we're engaged with the main body. We'll see. Let's get this battle started.
The brood queens you seek are here, my lord, but do not underestimate this enemy. Seldom do hunters have to bring down so many giant spiders in a single hunt. Keep in mind that you will likely have to fight more than just the brood queens themselves. They will undoubtedly have their ravenous hatchlings ready to release and attack.
Alright, let's get to slaying these beasts. Very anticlimactic warm-up speech there. So we got the Forest Goblin Spider Riders, and I do hope we get a actual Goblin overhaul where we get the different tribes of Goblins. I'm sure that's not very high up on the list of things to do, but I really like the Forest Goblins. We do have quite a few of their units with the Ragnarok Spiders and such, though. Good little Night Goblin War Boss riding around in his armored squig. Fungus of Doom. Alright then, let's get to it. Let's get the lads set on up. Let's put the Marauder Horsemen up front to act as scouts for those other spiders, wherever they may be, wherever they're hiding. Throw the wolves in the back. Trolls right on top of them, because we don't actually have a lot of room here to deploy. Put all the big beasties together. I will put the Thamir with them as well. We'll have the Mist Stalkers off on the side. I don't want to put them up front, just because I'd rather them not get into combat first and get chewed up by the Arachnaroks with all that anti-large. A Frog in the center here. Our 2 Werekin off to the side. We'll throw the Javelin Hunters up front. We'll have to remember to stop them before we get into combat, though, otherwise they'll get torn to shreds. So there. Individual infantry teams in the gaps. We'll have the Berserkers off on this side here. Sounds good to me. We may have a trash truck rolling up and around the corner, so if there's a random cut here... Yeah, the trash truck's here. So give me just 1/2 second. Alright, now that the threat of metal bass drums exploding your ears has ceased, let's go ahead and get back to the battle. We'll get the lads kind of set up and ready to fight. You guys will be in guard mode, and then... What the hounds on the other side? No, we'll keep them where they're at. We'll have you, I think, on this angle here to keep them a little bit more safe, and then you can hold the other flank, while Throg can be in the center. That looks a little bit better there. Alright then, get this battle started. I'll have you 2 as one group, or put these guys in guard mode so that the way they will throw their javelins even if they're in melee, and we'll get this battle started. Ahead of you are the giant spiders known as the Swarm of the Brood Queens of Krakazul. Kill them all for a great sacrifice. And that we can do. And in march the nightmares. Scuttling on forward. Yeah, I don't like that at all. This needs to die. Make sure you lads are pushed in front of the rest of the force there, so you're not letting them take any free damage. You to hang out on the side there. We'll have Throg rush on forward and smack into the Night Goblin Warboss. You can root rush in and help out as well. Pull yourself back. Have all the biggins. Move on forward as well. Time to jump. I'd say we're going to send 2 of them this way. We'll have you 2 move on in and start chucking those javelins at the Brood Queens. You as well. Hounds of Tashnor, get up back there and help out. Trolls, come on over with the Brood Queens. We need that Guardian for Throg. Mist Stalkers can help out with that. Armor Sundering. Jump the archers, then pull back though because I don't want the Brood Queens chasing you. Yeah, keep fighting there. Throg, where are you at, buddy? Go ahead and activate your goodies. We'll go ahead and drop down the Curse of Iran here as well. Just to weaken all of these first group of spiders and kill that Lord fast. Move on to the spider archers there. We'll send a group through. Javelin's doing really good work on those Brood Queens. Bring the Marauders in as well. Help out with what's going on over here. Here comes a whole bunch more Brood Queens. Bring you guys in. Pull you back, please, so you're not standing up there in front in combat. Extra vigor reduction for both of our wolves. And we're beating the brakes off of them. Throg's holding things down solo there. Activate the Winter-Tooth Crown. There's no reason not to. Let's drop the leadership on this one so it disappears faster. Start working on the next one. Wonderful. Let's pull them on around. You guys hunt down the archers in the back. Got them surrounded. Let the great hunt commence. One of the spiders already lays slain. The individual riders are being cut down as well. I'm glad that these aren't Nurglings, and they're not like the Nurglings, Zerglings. They can't explode. Be a nightmare. Something that they should look into though, exploding spider hatchlings. Yes, the southern greenskin tribes are weak. Completely surrounded by the frostbite attacks. How much health they got left? Most of them are just gonna go ahead and turn around and run. You just stand in their way over here, keep throwing those javelins at them. Looks like there are some hatchlings coming on after you. That is going to be a bad attack on the rear if it actually connects, so please don't let it. Let's pull the hounds out and help them hunt down these hatchlings. Now they're turning out. They're out of there. Who's left? No one. They are slain. Well, most of them are fleeing, but... Did we win? Ah, that's right. Stupid spiders. Alright. An excellent victory there. We only lost 41 in the battle. That's mostly going to our Marauders, but we pulled through that one pretty well. We'll go ahead and sacrifice the remaining spiders there to the Dark Gods. Awesome. We gained just the Ragnarok eggs, which gives us poison attacks, a 5 summon of those spider hatchlings, and then regeneration. That's definitely going to be for our lads that are weathering the storm up in the north. And we will sacrifice this monstrous offering to the Eagle. Unlocking tier 1 for the Eagle. Got some more Huskarl plates. Those are awesome. And the Eagle is the one that's a little bit... Okay, yeah, we can actually see it for once. Normally it's a little bit visually bugged and it just kind of flashes on and off the screen. So we've gained tier 2, or we've gained tier 1 at least. Up to tier 2 would give us even more income from those ports. And then more Winds of Magic reserves. Tier 3 gives us the Lord of Change Azric. And then more income from ports. So you only ever get 20% buff to that research rate, which is a little bit sad. For the Serpent, this increases the income from ports or Lord recruit rank. And then up to the top you get Kihar. Yeah, we definitely won't be going for Kihar. We'll be going for the Eagle to finish things off. Whether or not we go to grab any allegiance to the other gods, that is going to be a definite maybe. The Nurgle one I'm tempted for. 20% more replenishment rate just wouldn't help out Wulfrik. It would help out everyone else. Extra weapon strength is always useful, though. Alright, Throg, you took almost no damage. Let's bring you into, I guess, the raiding camp to be safe. And we'll pull up into Black Iron Mine, and we'll start the war with the Dawi. Just like the Spanish Inquisition, no one expects a random invasion from the Throg to the south. He went underground. The underground river. Alright, so up in the north, yeah, we are having a bit of issues. The Decadent Host has come on down with their vassals. Eric has destroyed the Winterpire pretty easily there. He has a whole bunch of champions. Ragnar, not nearly as well defended. We're going to grab Karl here, and we are going to actually give Karl the Ragnarok eggs just for this first battle. And then we give him some armor. Ogre Blade sounds good. Reaver Helm for more gold. Not very much defense, though. I like the Brass Cleaver, actually, more, because it actually buffs everyone around us. Gives him not as much bonuses to himself, but that'll be fine. In case there's any Furies. I didn't see any, but Warriors of Chaos can roll with Furies. Barbarian, Mountain Scout. Let's get rid of the Marauder Brute and go for the Banner of Eternal Flame for that extra damage. Grog's Beast Tamer gives us more recruitment cost reduction for Mammoths. If we win this one, we definitely want to sit down and train up some more Mammoths. Do we have any Werekin in this army? We do indeed. We need a Grayling Werekin then. Let's go ahead and kick out Vrag's Beast Tamer just for now. Throw in the Grayling Werekin. Beast Tamer we don't need as well. Brute. Or Slave would be great out on the seas, which we're not. Whalers for more income. What does the Wolf Claw banner do? Signs fear and terror and more armor piercing. You know what? We'll grab it. Help them out for the combat a little bit more there. With those Ragnarok eggs, we charge after Ragnar. Come here, you. Where'd you like sensations? No, don't run. How about poison? Yeah, we know we have the Ragnarok eggs. Let us go use them. We also have a ton of gold. Well, hello, you fool. Gives us a close victory with medium casualties. We definitely cannot afford to take medium casualties, so let's grab the Wolfclaw banner, pass it out to these guys, and then we'll give... They've already got magical attacks and sundering. I don't think you can give them flaming attacks as well. Let's drop that down on the Mammoth. We'll have some fire Mammoths. That's metal. Let's get them. Alright, let's get this deployment started, and let's take apart this enemy team here. So, most dangerous units are going to be those Seeker Chariots, I believe. Yeah, the Seeker Chariots have armor piercing and anti-infantry with magical attacks. Devastating flanker as well, so we want to make sure we are facing them down whenever they are charging, otherwise we will take all of the free damage. The Sorcerer also must die pretty quickly, so we'll probably send the either Law or Order through to give them the old boot, and then we can start working on the other mages. Then turn around and deal with the actual Chaos Warriors themselves. The Mirror Guard are going to be an issue, so we may want to route them off first with some of our magic. We've got lots of enemy targets to deal with here. Let's get to taking them apart. We'll have our front line. Marauders are not going to be all that useful, but they will be for dying. Marauders in. We'll have the Icehorn Marauders kind of holding the back line here, ready to charge to whichever side they need. We'll put them, I think we'll overcharge this side since it's where the Seeker Chariots are. And then we'll have our chariots moving up from the north here, the ones that have their missile attacks. They've still been letting me down, these Ice Wolf Chariots, so I don't know if we're going to keep them in. They're just not great. We're going to not put them in guard mode because that'll make them terrible. Put these guys into a group. I'm going to put the Spearmen in guard mode. And then we'll go ahead and have the Mammoths waiting in the wings. Skin Wolves for helping tear down the Ice Wolf chariot, or the chariots over there. And we'll have the Trolls just ready to lend some beating power wherever. Death Mage in the center. You overloading this side, and then we'll have our Chariot Master rolling in on the side there. He's got his Arachnarok eggs. He can drop wherever he wants. We still don't get to see what kind of units these are until they come on down, though. Alright, so big beasties, single entities, battle begin. Push them up to that position. Let's throw the Skin Wolves up and into the woods. Ice Wolf Chariots, let's come on down to start harassing. I think you should be faster. Chaos Chariots of Slaanesh have 98 speed, so faster by a couple. Let's not be foolish then. Let's pull them back and act more as a defensive line. More as a defensive line. And not the Skin Wolves. Everyone else push forward just a little bit there if we're allowed to. Hold this gap. Alright, Chariots through. They want to be wishy-washy. There are 4 of you. You should be able to bring down, or 8 of you total. You should be able to bring down 2 Chaos Chariots of Slaanesh. Get over there. If you can't, I'll be very disappointed. In fact, we could use some spiders to help bring down the Death Priest back there. Death Priest. Darkbringer. They're hiding in the woods, but they definitely know where they're at. Let's send the mammoths forward. Ice Wolf chariots are going on in to be annoying. They're not going to charge towards you. We're just going to continue to sit there and throw stuff at them. Alright, let's go ahead and advance. They can't really get a very good flank on us, especially with what we've got in the back group here. Send the trolls up. Our mages as well, but push them forward. Guess I tried to, and it didn't quite work. Actually push them forward. I mean, they're using a lot of their ammo. Getting a lot of good hits in. Losing currently, indeed. Tends to happen when you don't fight back. Alright, Flame Mammoth. You guys really just gonna sit there and allow that to happen? I mean, fair enough. Keep throwing those axes. Your poor horse. You missed. You big oafs. Let's pull up north here. They want to chase them down. They are faster than you, but you have greater numbers. Pull them on away. The magic's going to start dropping down as well. Let's go ahead and get the boys locked. And charge them in. Mammoth, let's go ahead and send you straight after the aspiring champions here. You come on back. Let's go ahead and throw you into melee. Actually bog them down proper. Marauders need to be smushed. Mirror Guard need to be smushed. We'll use both trolls to do so. Mages push forward. Mammoth, go ahead and smash in on these poor fools here. We'll go ahead and surround. Get these Ragnarok eggs popped in. In march the spiders. Let's see. Are these guys armor piercing? No. Not at all. Get them charging after those demonettes then. Throw a burning head down the line. If we're not careful, we'll do more damage to our own troops. We need to make sure we angle this right. Let's throw it outwards. Alright, easily destroyed those chariots there. Let's bring you in to bring down the individual groups there. The aspiring champions have got in on our boys. Let's pull them back. You do definitely don't need to be fighting them. Pull the mammoth through. Smash them. Let's go through that line. Go after the sorcerer here on this side. Spearman, let's move after these trolls in the center. You go hunt down that sorcerer of Slanesh. Burn and fight. You go ahead and bring down those champs. Make sure everyone's got proper targets. Some of our lads are fleeing. Oh, those are the spiders. Ooh, bogged down by the demonettes, and that hurt. Before you flee, drop down some more spiders, and throw them in on the demonettes there. Keep yourself safe. Give them a go smack, and pull on away. Charging on the mirror guard there. Combined forces should be able to bring this group down, no problem. Chariots, make sure you're chopping on these guys here. Ujarl, let's drop down. How many enemy are there? Not that many. We definitely need to go for the Soul Blight more often. Use these death spells. Once that kicks off, we'll go ahead and go for Spirit Leech on the idiot in the middle. You run these fools down there. I'm going to add some poison to the trolls. Go ahead and charge on in. Throw a fireball at those trolls if you can. Or maybe not. Alright, they're broken. You go ahead and finish them off. Move on through. Stabs it right in the back. That's right. Make sure we hunt all of these fools down. We took a good bit of damage there, but I think we minimized it more than the Auto Resolve would have done. The spiders are gone there, but we will go ahead and continue to chase these fools down. Make sure none of them manage to escape. They'll call it a decisive win. They only ended up able to escape with the Sorcerer of Battle and some of the warriors there, so some of the boys are slacking. We'll go ahead and sacrifice these captives. And we'll definitely want to pull on away just because it looks like Eric can actually move on over to attack us. So we gain another bit of glittering scales. Leif over there gained some ensorcelled blades. I did push him into one of the submerged islands that had come on up on stone itself. Pull away from the town here. We should be just far enough away that he can't quite attack us. Perfect.
Fine.
So now that we're here, we honestly could just kind of wait for the boys to replenish. If we combine these two here, they'll replenish up in one. And then we can come on in and grab... We can't grab one of these mammoths. It'll take way too long. I'd like to, though. Pharaoh Manticore is not a terrible idea. They're not great units, but the fact that they can fly gives them a lot of advantage. Where they can bring down other weaker flyer units, like people flying on Pegasus and such. Some Berserkers wouldn't be a bad call either to take 2 turns, though. I don't really want to waste 2 turns sitting here. That's the problem. Maybe just a 4th Norscan Ice Troll. These guys are absolute trucks in combat. We'll take 1,000. We have plenty of gold laying around. Alright, Carl, we'll give you... probably Frostbitten then, since you have so many trolls coming on for us. And I realized that these guys don't have a single normal yellow line. Interesting. So that's just what you get? Yeah, it's no wonder Marauder Chieftains aren't all that great. We'll go for Frostbitten then to upgrade our wolves and trolls there. And give his mages a bit more help. A bit more help. I think we'll go for not the Purple Sun, but the Fate of Juna there, so we can have some targeted damage. We have too many really weak units of our own that would get just obliterated by that Vortex spell, so we want to try to avoid that where we can.
Yes, Lord.
You, Jarl, will go and continue to go for Flamestorm there. Back over with Throg's group. Throg eats his enemies. We love to hear it. Let's go ahead and give you... How much? What are your units that you're rolling with? Let's give him Beast Slayers. He does have some Javelin Throwers. Allow them to more easily bring down those large targets. Well, now that we're about to be in a fight with the Dwarves, large targets are going to be a few and far between. For Hella Krakenson, let's go ahead and give you further Deadly Fangs. Give you the Thick Skin on the other one there. Got our Armored one and our Brawler. We still have a good chunk of cash to roll with. Just need to make sure we are fending off all of these really nasty armies. This one's full of ROR units. And Ugax over here has landed on our shores. Go ahead and come on over to Urel. Jarell. Give him the Frostworm Scale for some Frostbite attacks. Let's give him the Ogre Blade for some more attack. Overall, I think Glittering Scales to drop the melee attack for anyone who's trying to attack him. In a pretty large area. And then I think we pass off either the Dragon Ogre's Great Horn. Is this over on Eggle? Eggle's in pretty much a pretty dangerous spot. Let's grab the Arachnarok eggs. These were not amazing. Well, that gets rid of our Frostworm Scale. Fair enough. The Giant Cygor Eyeball as well we'll bring over to here. We need all of the extra help we can get. Gleaming Pendant for more leadership. Post-battle loot would be great if we actually end up winning. Grayling Werekin, because there are some Warhound units that are fighting with us in reinforcement, so hopefully that counts. We'll see. It may not. Let's go for the Berserker as well, just because in case we win. This is not going to be a sea battle, so no reason for the Ore Slave. Recruitment cost doesn't help us out much. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a lot we can use. Are the Mammoth Tamers, do they drop leadership in the enemy area? Yeah, they do. Let's grab the Mammoth Tamer on Fellman. Just to drop leadership a little bit more. Do we have anyone else that drops leadership? Mutant. He does. Let's grab this one as well. Leadership penalties as much as we can, because he already has a -3 for that Distinguishing Scar. So the enemy should be hurt for their leadership. Yeah, down to 54 for those Marauders. A good charge. We'll see them running. Same thing with these Secret Chariots. They will start disintegrating them much faster. Awesome. Keep them, everyone moving then. We'll have Leif. We need him coming out up on over because I don't trust Captain Sissoko up here. They do like to pounce on you when you're not paying attention, and this unit would annihilate our largely giant-based force. Lots of missiles flying his way. Start upgrading the... Definitely the defenses way in where we can. Over here at Wrecker's Point as well. Since the armies of the Empire are nearby. What we want to do with Eggle. We just come on up in here and claim Salzenmund. They're definitely going to attack Dieter Schaffen. That's the whole reason he's in March stance. Would not be sacrificing himself if that wasn't the case. Let's come on up and claim Salzamund. Does have the timber camps there. Should be a decisive victory. We'll go ahead and auto-resolve that. We lose half of our front line, which is always amusing. Those Marauder champions do not perform well in auto-resolve. Frog the season campaigner, nice. Love to see it.
Enslave the
Go ahead
sun.
and repair this, destroy this building, open in the logging camp. Over at Norden, we could get the Norskin district. I don't remember putting the outpost in at Norden, but that was a bad idea. All right, let's go ahead and definitely throw in the district. Try to get access to the soldiers he's got recruitable over here at Brass Keep. That would be great. Here at Erengrad, we'll throw in the Cultist Pottery Camp and then upgrade the walls to maximum. It's going to be quite expensive, but we definitely need to do it. And elsewise, I think we need... Control is pretty much at maximum there, and we're not really having any issues with it. So what should we be able to recruit in this area? Mammoths? I think mammoths. Lair of the Troll King could be upgraded. I don't think we will. In fact, I think we will come on over and recruit up another force in the Doomkeep. Come on out and face them. Grab another Lord here if we can. It's going to be really expensive on our predicted income, though. Anyone have extra? Distinguishing Scar Lad is wounded for a time. Cunning has poison attacks. Aggressive, got more weapon strength. Wounding. Discipline would be real great just for the increase to leadership and melee attack. So let's go for this Marauder Chieftain who is disciplined. Do we have anyone else who is got discipline and has more? Alright, Orgrim, welcome.
Despoil the ravage.
Going to increase our upkeep by a lot. We need an overwhelming force. I think that force is going to be made up mostly of skin wolves and nice trolls. Two wolves, 2 trolls. We'll grab some more wolves as well. This will be mostly a very mobile, very heavy-hitting army. It'll be also very expensive.
Chieftain of the
So are we actually, before we do that recruiting, do some more passing out of the ancillaries here. Now it's a good idea to go for Varag's Beast Tamer. If they slave dancers to drop the recruitment cost as well. Chieftains for sacking. Marauder units. We'll definitely give him a mountain scout. Put back in those slave dancers. I don't know what happened to them. The Beast Tamer. Someone else had... Oh, maybe that's what we get. The Mammoth Tamer is only for Mammoth units. Fair enough. Go back in here and start recruiting. For what it's worth. And we can get some more up here in Global, which I think we absolutely will. More beasties. 4 of each, and then we can start working on perhaps either Famir for armor sundering or maybe some flyers. All we know is our income is about to be hurting real bad next turn. We'll need to do lots of raiding on some of our other armies. That we can do. Now we're about to lose the Troll Fjord as well. Things are about to get funky. Carl, let's just use you as a scout for now. So come on up to Weissmund and just kind of look around. And then Stigheim, you do the same. Come on up here to the north. See if any we are moving up this way. Glad you can see through that forest. That's really useful. The X-ray vision. Alright, so Clan Rictus is still knocking around over here. Go ahead and go for it. Raise the Palisades, and then we'll end the turn. Alright, Udolph has attacked Wiederschaffen. We'll go ahead and give that one to the auto-resolve. No way to win that one. A lot of Reichsguard and the Royal Altdorf Griffites.
Are you here to negotiate? Or or to be speared like a pig.
Well, it's fine. He wants peace. Peace and a non-aggression pact. How about it? Get him to switch sides real quick so he's facing off against our enemies instead of us. Thank goodness. And the Aggle have attacked the Troll Fjord there. Is there a way we can win this one? I think they just have a little bit too much, and they have a fire mage there with the burning head. That would go very, very poorly for us. Go ahead and give this one to the auto-resolve. And then we'll be coming back with a vengeance. Oh, they claim it. Rude. Alright, we lost Dieterschaffen as well.
Norska.
Interesting decision, because now we can just come on over here and beat you with an auto-resolve, probably.
To the slaughter.
I don't consider this a smart move, buddy. Pyrrhic victory with medium casualties, we would lose some of our champions, huh? In what world? Those are simply Empire captains. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna have to fight that one. Let's go ahead and surround
Annihilation.
and see what we can get up to in the north here.
Despoil and ravage.
He decided that was a dangerous call. Let's keep moving. We can recruit probably some normal marauders just to act as a anvil for us.
Immediately.
Looks like he is not going to attack. He's just going to sit there and siege us down. I really need to face off against these Seeker Chariots inside the town is the only issue. So we are going to decline the attack, and we're just going to kind of, I guess, wait for Borodin to get over here and then engage the battle. Now they have overwhelming odds.
Norska.
All right, Leif, let's go ahead and come up onto our own lands here.
Compels.
Get over here and bring down this fool. Go ahead and take up the Citadel of Lead, that way we can put in some walls we need them. That guy's base is going to have to stay as is. Oh, and Eric has decided to sit over in Winterpire and not come on over and do anything. Well, let's then try something sneaky. We'll jump into an ambush. Come right in front of the Altar of Spawns. Probably got a 40% chance. It's not great. But if we can hide here, catch them as they sneak on over, they try to come on over. Oh, Sigvald's back too. Ugh. The Onslaught of Slaanesh. Take a quick look at our province tab there. For a lot of these, they're at a spot that I don't really want to spend more gold on. Bay of Blades will definitely throw in the port. Strategy port is going to continue maximum speed. Sal's and Moon, let's throw in the logging. Oh, we can't. Tier 2. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and throw in the loot pile then. Get that working towards Tier 2 faster. Good business. That invasion, or with that ambush set, we'll have Fellman continue to sprint up north here. We'll probably leave several of these armies up north, and we'll probably just go ahead and invade Sigvald, bring them down, so we don't have to continue to worry about this, because he's just going to keep declaring war on us, it seems. Alright then. Wulfrik, what's going on over here? Balthazar Gelt is defending while Ungrim moves on in to our town, huh? Alright, let's go after Nagenhof. Or we just turn and go after Gelt. Ungrim can probably do some damage up to Kislev, but if we can crush Gelt's forces now, we won't have to deal with them later. So we'll have in the next episode a battle against Gelt. What we will do is finish this one off with a battle of Egil versus Udolph. Udolph Aldrich. Alright, Udolph. Enjoy death. Alright. So we will go ahead and claim... Instead of claiming the height, well, I guess we can grab this hill over here. Set up the hell cannon on the hill. Kind of slowly scoot them towards them until we have the positioning we want. Javelin men up front. Champions in front of them. Throw them off on the side there so we don't have all that many of them. Like so. We'll have our werewolves holding the gaps. Our lord up front on his mammoth, or maybe in behind. We will soon to find out. Other mammoth off to the side here. Werewolves to help out with the Griffites. Armored core of werewolves. Marauder hunters on the hill there. Chariot line, we'll go ahead and grab. Scoot them apart. They're not rolling over each other, slowing each other down. Actually acting as a proper chariot force. And we'll have Missile and everyone else together here. Why not? Looks good to me. Got him again. Push everyone up to the hill there. We will go ahead and take a bit of a high ground, and we'll have the Hell Cannon start moving up and firing on these great swords here. Put you guys on skirmish just for now in case I lose track. We will charge all of the skin wolves over there to deal with them. We are as unscared of you as possible. Go for it. Go for it. Annihilate that group of Griffites. Bring these horsemen on around. Mammoth, get ready out front there. Chariots, let's go ahead and bring you all forward. Hell Cannons are tearing apart that group, should be at least. Really good hits. Let's switch to the center here. You go down in that Outrider group. You guys go ahead and hunt down the Reiksguard. Pull on away from those huntsmen there. They're going to do a lot of damage. Alright, you guys go ahead and charge together in on those swordsmen. Just smash right through.
The gods demand it. Now is our time.
Oh, I guess we're just smashing into these Reiksguard. That works too, I guess. Chase down the explosive lads. You guys move on in and start hunting down the swordsmen. Use those javelins to good effect there. No abilities on that one there. You guys move over and help. The Dragon Ogre's Horn here. Let the lightning rain down. You guys should be able to charge right on through. Absolutely frying the units. Horsemen charge on down as well. Slice up these huntsmen, even though the huntsmen are bonus versus large on their missile. I don't think they have any on their actual melee attacks, so let's charge the chariots on through. The mammoth in on them as well. You guys turn and try to get those javelins chucked in on this guy here. You guys keep hunting down those grenadiers. Keep them off of our important targets. These marauders are getting overwhelmed by that Empire captain, so we'll get them some help. Reiksguard are coming back, we'll bring them down.
Ready to kill.
Extra melee defense for everyone in here.
Don't give them an inch.
Looks like he's back.
So be it.
Nothing really for them to fire on, so we're going to go ahead and halt that nonsense there so we don't kill any of our own lads. And the enemies flee.
Kill them all.
That's that.
The dark gods
Battle
command
won.
me.
Alright, yep, we'll take that victory. We didn't lose any of our champions, although they tried their best to be destroyed. Not sure who was actually doing all of the damage. It must have been the Empire captain here. These guys they need a little bit of help, these champions. We will go ahead and occupy Dieterschaffen back. It has a fort and a fur camp, giving us more armor.
A certainty.
A certainty. Looks like Razakrak and Zufbar have confederated up. We signed peace with the Bear Legion, of course, but no, it's a marvelous victory there. We will start off the next episode with a battle between Wulfrik and Balthazar Gelt, but for now, I'm out of time for today. I've been Space Was a Total War. Remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub though, and I will see you on the next one.